The market is full of random price movements, but what if you could spot high-probability trades with precision? In today's video, I will show you how to use a powerful system based on quad rotation, stochastic divergence, and what I call the super signal setup. First, let's get started by setting up your chart with the proper indicators. You will need the stochastic oscillator. Open your trading platform and go to the Indicators section. In the search bar, type Stochastic. You need to add 4 separate instances of the stochastic to your chart. Once you have added them, adjust the settings for each instance as follows. For the first, set the parameters to a fast setting with K equal to 9 and D equal to 3. Then click OK. For the second, use a medium setting with K equal to 14 and D equal to 3. Then click OK. For the third, use a slower setting with K equal to 40 and D equal to 10. Then click OK. For the fourth, use a long-term setting with K equal to 60 and D equal to 10. Apply these changes and close the settings menu. With these 4 instances on your chart, you are now able to see the different stochastic readings at once, which will be critical in confirming our trade signals. Now that the indicators are in place, let's discuss the core components of our trading strategy. The first element is quad rotation. Quad rotation involves analyzing all 4 stochastic bands together. When all 4 stochastic indicators drop below the level of 20, this signals that the market is oversold. In such a situation, the probability of a reversal increases and it creates a strong buy signal. Conversely, when all 4 stochastics rise above 80, the market is considered overbought, and this generates a strong sell signal. The key here is not to take trades based on just one indicator, but to wait until all 4 have aligned. This alignment ensures that you are only entering trades when the probability is high, which helps to reduce unnecessary losses. The next element of our strategy is stochastic divergence. Divergence is a phenomenon where the price action and the stochastic indicator do not move in tandem. In the case of bullish divergence, you may observe that the price makes a lower low while the stochastic reading makes a higher low. This discrepancy suggests that the selling pressure is fading and that a reversal to the upside is likely imminent. Conversely, bearish divergence occurs when the price makes a higher high, but the stochastic indicator records a lower high. This indicates that the upward momentum is losing strength and that a downtrend may be starting. By combining the quad rotation setup with divergence signals, you can more accurately pinpoint the moments when a market reversal is taking place. The final component of our system is the super signal setup. This setup is essentially a combination of quad rotation and stochastic divergence. When these 2 elements occur together, the resulting trade signal is exceptionally strong. In fact, under the right conditions, this setup can work with a very high success rate. To take a buy trade using the super signal setup, you must first wait until all 4 stochastic indicators are in alignment. That is, they are all below 20. Then, you should confirm that bullish divergence is occurring. In other words, check that the price has made a lower low while one or more of the stochastic readings is showing a higher low. Once you have that confirmation, you then wait for the stochastic to turn upward. At that moment, you enter your trade on the next candle. To manage your risk, set a stop loss below the most recent swing low. Your profit target should be determined by a risk-to-reward ratio of about 1 to 1.5. Meaning that for every unit of risk, you are aiming to make 1.5 units of profit. For a sell trade, the same logic applies in reverse. Wait until all 4 stochastics are above 80, indicating that the market is overbought, and confirm bearish divergence, where price makes a higher high but the stochastic indicator makes a lower high. Then, once the stochastic turns down, enter your sell trade on the next candle. and place your stop loss above the most recent swing high, again aiming for a similar risk-to-reward ratio. Let's see how the trade plays out. Let's illustrate these ideas with more practical examples. Imagine that you are looking at a chart where you see that all 4 stochastic readings have recently dropped below 20, suggesting that the market is oversold. You then notice that the price made a lower low, but one of the stochastic indicators, let's say the medium setting, forms a higher low. This discrepancy is your bullish divergence. However, instead of entering the trade immediately, you wait for further confirmation. You watch as the stochastic slowly turns upward. Once it crosses the threshold indicating a move toward higher momentum, you enter the trade on the next candle. At the same time, you place a stop loss just below the swing low, where you observe the divergence. As the trade progresses, you monitor the stochastic readings, and if they approach the overbought region, above 80, you consider taking profit according to your predetermined risk-to-reward ratio. In this example, the trade plays out in your favor, and you manage to secure a profit that is twice the amount of your initial risk. Now consider a sell scenario. Suppose the chart shows that all 4 stochastic indicators are above 80, indicating that the market is overbought. You then see the price forming a higher high, but one of the stochastic readings creates a lower high, which is a signal of bearish divergence. Again, you do not rush into the trade immediately. Instead, you wait until the stochastic begins to turn downward. When it does, you enter a sell trade on the next candle. Your stop loss is placed above the recent swing high, and your profit target is set using the same 1 to 1.5 risk to reward. As the trade unfolds, the market moves as anticipated, and you are able to secure your profit while keeping your risk well controlled. In addition to these setups, it is also important to use stochastics to confirm trend continuation patterns such as bull and bear flags. For instance, a bull flag typically forms after a strong upward move when the price consolidates or pulls back to a key support level. Even though the market is in an overall uptrend, the short-term pullback can create an oversold condition that is visible on the stochastic indicators. If the stochastic dips down to around 20 during this pullback and then begins to turn upward, it confirms the strength of the underlying uptrend and signals that the price is ready to resume its upward movement. Similarly, in a bear flag, during a strong downtrend, the price may pull back to a key resistance level. If the stochastics spike up to around 80 and then start to reverse downward, it confirms that the downtrend is likely to continue. These additional confirmations help ensure that you avoid false breakouts and only take trades that have a higher chance of success. Even with the best strategies, risk management remains the cornerstone of trading success. No matter how strong your trade signal is, you must always use a stop loss to protect your capital. It is essential to risk only a small portion of your account, typically between 1% and 2% per trade, to ensure that even a string of losing trades will not wipe out your account. In addition, always trade when all the conditions of your strategy align. Avoid taking impulsive trades based on emotion or incomplete signals, as these are the ones that usually lead to losses. Remember that successful trading is not about chasing every opportunity, but about waiting patiently for the right setup. When you stick to your system and follow it with discipline, you increase your chances of long-term profitability. The techniques we discussed today, quad rotation, stochastic divergence, the super signal setup, and the use of stochastic confirmations for flag patterns, are all designed to help you enter trades at the optimal moment and to exit with a favorable risk-to-reward ratio. Let me know in the comments what your biggest challenge in trading is and which part of this strategy you find most useful. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more in-depth trading strategies and real-time market insights. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to sharing more proven trading techniques with you in the next video.